Hello, and welcome. It is my birthday today. I didn't do this video yesterday. I just took a break and watched some football. So we're doing some more brooches, and today they are going to go from $900 up to $1,100. And I really tried to focus on different names for you in this one. You are going to see a few that you have already seen, but there are a lot that have not come up in prior videos. So I will probably keep doing this brooch series. As long as I'm finding new names, I will keep going lower. So next week we will do one lower than 900. We'll just keep going down. After we finish the brooches, we will move on to researching some Native American jewelry. And I hope you're learning a lot from these. Definitely let me know. And let's go ahead. Let's take a look at brooches that have sold in the last 90 days on eBay. If they are auction, I will show you where they started at. And we will look at pictures, look at the names, look at the markings, so you can learn some of these valuable brooches to keep an eye out for. So let's go. So I am going to do screen share with you. That way you can see this stuff better. And again, there are going to be some names that you're not familiar with. There will be some you are. And I know a lot of you say, well, I'm not ever going to find these high dollar brooches. First, never say never, because you never know what you are going to find. But all of these names have lower value items as well. So learn the names. That was the most important part. Learn the names. Definitely look at what they look like, but remember the names. So let's take a look at the first one. All right, so we are starting at 900. We will work our way up to that $1,100 mark. This first one here is a name we do know, we have seen. This is Marcel Boucher. This is a Lovebirds brooch. It does say Rhinestone Enamel Rare Piece Sign. This one was a buy it now. It sold for $900. And you can see the two cute little lovebirds here, and we will zoom in and see them bigger. So here you can see them zooming in. There are some dead stones here. If you see those darker stones, those are typically referred to as dead stones. So even with stuff like that, these items will still bring high dollar. And you can see they took 18 pictures of a brooch. So when you've got this higher dollar stuff, they do have some here out of focus. Make sure you take pictures of every single thing you can think of. Here is the back of that brooch. And I saw there's the patent pending there. And I also saw on the other tail, I saw the marking. Let's see if I can find it to show you. I saw it on one of them here. Maybe it's just a patent pending. So this one, I am not seeing the Boucher unless it was with that patent pending, which is possible. You guys might have seen it and I missed it. That happens sometime. But this one was a great sale at $900. Next is a name that we have come across, but not in a very, very long time. This one is another buy it now. This is a Stanley Hagler brooch and Corocraft owl duet and earring set. So you can see those two. This one sold for $900, and we'll scroll through these pictures here. It looks, oh, did they maybe? That's interesting. Let me scroll down. I wonder if they're selling the, yeah, both pieces for $900. That is interesting. And there's only two pictures, one picture of each. So if you're a seller, I definitely recommend putting the two items in the front together. I don't feel like these are super matchy. I think I would have separated these. Let me know if you're a seller of any sort, if you would have sold these owls with this Stanley Hagler brooch. I feel like these should have went separately, but you know, $800 sale. And again, if you're selling, I do recommend taking more pictures than this. And I think they probably could have got a little bit more money. Next, this is a name that is new to me. It does say it's new in the box. DiMartino Originals, Peridot, Pink, Watermelon, AB Crystal. And this one was an auction. It only got one bid, but it sold for $895. So this is a case of what I tell you all the time. start your auction at the lowest you're willing to take. So it sold for $8.95. You can see here you've got the brooch as well as the necklace, earrings, and bracelet. So beautiful, beautiful set here. And I will zoom in so you can see them closer. There is that DiMartino Originals. Again, a name I am not familiar with. So doing these research videos, I luckily get to learn a lot of these, and that just kind of helps me know a little bit more what to look out for. But you can see it's marked on the bracelet down here, the necklace, as well as the brooch. They are all marked. So great sale and a new name to watch out for, DiMartino, and almost $900 sale. All right, here's another one I'm not familiar with. This is a sterling one. This one is Sandor Sterling. It does say rhinestone flower pot brooch with earrings. So you can see the brooch and matching earrings. And we'll look through here at the pictures. And I think they actually say bigger if I just scroll on this front page. So there is that Sandor Sterling. Very, very easy and clear to read and be able to identify. There are your earrings. It looks like the earrings are only marked sterling, but they do clearly match that brooch. So let's take a look at what this auction was started at. It ended up selling for $922. It was a 7-day auction. They had 13 different bidders, and it was started at $500. So from $500 up to $900 on this set. And a new name to look out for, Sandor Sterling. Again, with a lot of these sterling, I would expect them to be, you know, at least $50 to $100, but some of these names will bring that value up quite significantly. This next one is an antique Austro-Hungarian Czech enamel fruit salad. I think that fruit salad keyword will get things sold. This one sold for buy it now at $9.29. I don't think there are any markings on this, but I did want to zoom in here. I guess they're saying fruit salad because of the mixture of colors. There's not really anything else I see as far as why they would be saying that. And you can see they've got all the measurements. There's actually not a really clear picture of the back on here, which is a little bit surprising to me. There's this one, but I believe this is actually an unmarked set. So keep an eye out when you see the fancy ones like that. Buy it now, sold for $929. Next is a name you should be familiar with, and that is Christian Dior. This is a rare, massive elephant head brooch. This one was a buy it now. It sold for $950. And here's the back. You can see it is a brooch as well as having a bail to be a pendant. And they did put both words there in the title. Show it from both sides. And let's see if they zoomed in on that name for us. They did. There's your Christian Dior. So keep an eye out for Christian Dior pieces. They can be very, very valuable. There are quite a few in that like $100, $200 range, and I have found some of those. But this one was a great sale at $950. Up next is another name I think we have seen, but it's been a while since this name has popped up. This is a HAR signed. It does say highly crafted 973. It is a book piece. And this one sold for a best offer on $975. You can see kind of the serpent cobra here with his flare there. And here you can see the HAR. So this is another name to look out for that I don't see pop up very often, but can be quite valuable. Next is a name I think most of us are familiar with, and that is Corocraft. This one is a sterling, and if you find the rare pieces that are not widely available, such as this one, this is a little sailing ship. It almost looks like a little clipper ship. I probably would have put that in my titles. This one sold for $995. Buy it now. And you can see the different angles here as well as the back. And let's see if she zoomed in on that. And she did not. So what I'll do is zoom here for you. You can see that Corocraft sterling there on the back. So definitely keep an eye out for Corocraft, as they can be very valuable pieces. Another name we are familiar with, and that is Hoby. I will tell you, I have seen a trend of Hoby Asian or Oriental pieces being a little more valuable than other Hobys. And if you've noticed that too, definitely let me know. This one was an auction. It sold for $9.99. Here you can see the brooch laid out. And let's see if this one is a sign piece. It does look like it is. There's your Hoby down there, and very, very easy to identify. Not something, again, a lot of these are ones that I feel like if you saw them, you wouldn't know they had the value they do. So this one was $999 auction. There were 3 different bidders. So this one actually started at $800, ended at that $999. It was a 10-day auction, which is what I try and do on most of mine. And great sale, almost $1,000 for a single brooch. Here is another name that we do see quite frequently, but I feel like the value has fallen on the Eisenberg. Some of the Eisenberg Ice will go a little bit higher. This one sold for a best offer on $999. So this is a 1940s Eisenberg original. It is 3 inches, red dangle. And I will zoom through here where you can see there it is with the ruler. And here on the back, you can see that Eisenberg original. And this one was a clip-on brooch. A lot of people call them as dress clips as well. And great sale, almost $1,000 on this clip-on brooch. Up next, and I got one of these, and I have to find what I did with it. I got a Netty Rosenstein at the antique show last week, and I don't know what I did with it. I have to find it. This says it is an important large sign Netty Rosenstein Sterling Jewel Dancers. It is an early set. This one was an auction, got 29 bids, sold for $998. There you can see the front of them. And they do take pictures of them individually. Here on the back, you can see the Netty Rosenstein Sterling. Both of these are actually fur clips, it looks like. And that was a great sale, almost $1,000. Let's take a look and see what the bidding started at. So it was a 7-day auction. There were 14 different bidders to end at that $998. And the starting price on this one was $95. So really, really good return on that one from $95 and into $998. So keep an eye out. Netty Rosenstein can be very valuable. I had to put this up there because I bet money if you saw this jean camellia brooch, there's no way you would think it was worth $1,000, but it is. This one was buy it now, sold for $999. It is a Chanel, and you can see it is a denim camellia. Even the paper camellias on the boxes sell. So there you can see that camellia. It does have the tiny little Coco Chanel pen there on the side. And this one here you can see is new with the tag. And it's hard to see under that tag, but it is Coco Chanel and brand new with the tag. I don't know what that original price was, but this one was a great sale. All right, another Sterling name to keep an eye out for, and that is RHA Sterling. This is a RHA Sterling seahorse brooch with moonstones. You can see those moonstones there. This was sold for a best offer on $995. We can zoom through here, see the different angles, and it's actually, they show it here, but it's hard to see. There's that RHA Sterling. Kind of hard to see though in that picture. So definitely keep an eye out for RHA Sterling. Another one where these small sterling brooches can be very, very valuable. We cannot do a jewelry video without a Juliana coming up. This is one of the prettiest Juliana sets I have seen. This has painted floral cabochons that are absolutely impressive. And it does say this is a book piece. This one was an auction, got 11 bids, sold for $1,025. I honestly feel like that's low. We'll take a look here at this set. You've got bracelet, brooch, as well as necklace. And just a reminder, no Juliana pieces are marked, so you would need to know by the makeup or by using Google Lens and hopefully identifying it. This is just so cool. These floral cabochons are so, so cool. They did point something out here. I think that's a little chip in the stone. So again, any flaws you definitely want to point out. That doesn't necessarily mean they'll get lowered. They're pointing out every little thing, and I do not blame them. So let's take a look here at what they started this auction at. So this was a 7-day auction. There were 10 different bidders, and this one started at $500. So it went from 500 up to that 1,025. And again, I feel like it's a little low for this gorgeous Juliana set. Another name that I come across fairly often. This is a vintage Art Deco Panino magenta paste and rhinestone tree brooch. This one sold, buy it now for $1,025. Really, really cool. I probably would have put like Tree of Life on that because I think that's what it reminds me of. You can see this one is a fur clip, and I probably would have added that in there. There's your patent pending and panino on that one. This one is not sterling, guys, not a sterling brooch, and sold for $1,025. Here's another name that I feel like the values have kind of dropped on, and that is Weiss. So this is a green lava stone per set, sold for $1,047 on auction. They did get 18 bids. It is necklace, earrings, bracelet, and brooch. And we'll scroll through here and peruse. There's your Weiss. That one's a little bit blurry. That one's a little clearer there on the earring. There's the bracelet. So all of them are marked very, very clearly. And let's see what this auction started at. They had 18 bids. It was a 7-day auction, 10 different bidders. And this one was started at $329. So pretty decent jump from $300 to $1,000, and a great sale on a beautiful, beautiful Weiss piece. Here's another name that I don't see super often, and that is Sherman. So this is a dark purple and alexandrite color bracelet. And they also had the earrings as well as the brooch. This one sold for a best offer. Buy it now on $1,050. I love these purples. So, so pretty. Purple and alexandrite glass. And here you can see that Sherman marked on it. Watch for the blingy blingy. The brooch is also marked. So very, very easy to identify if you were to find this. There is the bracelet marking. All of them were marked in a great sale, coming in close to or right at that $1,000 mark. Here is another Marcel Boucher set. This one's got ruby red rhinestones, pearls. This is the brooch and earring. This is another auction. They got 43 bids. It sold for $1,080. Here you can see the Boucher. So some Marcel Boucher is marked MB. Some is marked Boucher. So there are different markings on those. And this one is stamped with a number. 43 bids on this set. Quite a few. So let's take a look and see what they started this auction at. And it looks like it was a 7-day auction. There were 17 different bidders on this set. So quite a few. And it was actually started $20, guys. $20 start on this Marcel Boucher, all the way into $1,000. So it must be very, very exciting for that seller. And that was a great sale. So now we are up to our top 3 for this video. And the next one is a gorgeous Ralph de Rosa, which is not a name I'm familiar with. So let's take a look at that one. So this is an early Ralph de Rosa, again, a brand new name to me. Basket of flowers. This is a costume piece, rhinestone fur clip brooch, 2 1/4 inches. This one was an auction. They probably started at $1,000 would be my guess. It got 2 bids, went to $1,083. We will take a look at that. So here you can see the R de Rosa on the back. Again, the fur clip spikes, and they do show it with the quarter for size and show it from all angles. So again, another name I was not familiar with. This was a 7-day auction. There were 2 bidders. There were 3 bid retractions. It started at $995, which is what I was thinking, but still a great sale. So definitely a new name we want to keep an eye out for is de Rosa. If you do not know yet, the Trifari Jewels of India collection sell for a lot. This is a gorgeous butterfly. This one was a buy it now. It sold for $1,100. You can see how small it is too. Really, really pretty Jewels of India butterfly. There is your Trifari marking there. They zoomed in. So watch out for the Jewels of India. Most of them are those red, blue, and green stones, and that was a great sale. All right, this is our highest for this video, topping it out at $1,100. They did accept an offer. This is a Tiffany Co brooch. It is 18 karat gold, but I wanted to show you because like the whole acorn and leaf thing, you might not necessarily think to associate it with a Tiffany to pick it up and flip it over. And I think you would be missing out if that were the case. So this is actually, you can see all 18 karat gold, Tiffany Co 18 karat Italy. Not what I would think of as a typical Tiffany, gorgeous quality, beautiful 18 karat gold brooch. So keep an eye out for the Tiffany Co brooches. You might not find that many of them, but there are quite a few worth a lot. All right, so I think we got some new names in there. If you're enjoying these and want me to keep doing the brooches and keep going down in price so we'll learn some more names, definitely let me know down in the comments. Hit the like button, share with your friends, do all the things, subscribe. I appreciate you watching. We had a busy day yesterday, so this video is coming out a day late. I had a sale on knickknacks. I had a sale on whatnot. I had a busy day. So I appreciate all of the birthday wishes. Thank you so, so much. It means a lot to me. I hope to see you tomorrow night, Tuesday, and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. we do our reseller podcast. So if you're interested in reselling at all, you have any questions, or just want to come and hang out with other people that are doing what you do, come join us in the podcast every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. And then I also will be doing a sterling silver jewelry sale on Wednesday night on Whatnot. So I'll drop the link down in the chat. I do have some Juliana pieces. So if you're interested in some Juliana, they are not sterling, just let me know and I'll be happy to show you them over on Whatnot. I appreciate you watching. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and you have a wonderful week coming up, and I will see you on the next one.